Here's something that surprises many designers that I speak to. An AI agent has never actually seen your website. It doesn't look at your beautiful layout, your hero image, your typography. It reads your code as plain text. And here's the part that ought to stop you in your tracks. Most AI crawlers can't run a single line of your JavaScript, which is the programming language run in a web browser when a user visits an interactive website. So if your content only appears after the page actually loads, the AI effectively walks into a blank room. It skips you. I'm Glen, founder of WebWeaver Nexus, an AI-ready web development agency here in London. Today, I'm going to show you, in the actual code, why clean code is no longer a web developer's private virtue. It actually affects whether the machines now reading the web can find you at all. Stay with me, especially if you're a creative professional. This one's for you. Let's set the scene, because this is the bit that almost nobody explains. When a person visits your website, their web browser does a lot of work. It runs your JavaScript, builds the page, loads your images, and paints the design that you spent days on. An AI crawler does almost none of that. It requests your page, takes the raw HTML that comes back, your hypertext markup language, reads the text, and moves on. MERJ and Vercel measured this across real crawler traffic. Their finding was blunt. None of the major AI crawlers currently render JavaScript. ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, they'll download your JavaScript files, but they don't run them. In their words, they can't read client-side rendered content. And the content type that they fetch the most? Plain HTML. For ChatGPT, nearly 58% of everything it grabbed. So the question for your site is brutally simple. When the JavaScript never runs, what's left for the AI to read? Let me show you what this actually looks like in the actual markup. I've built two versions of the same simple About page. In the web browser, watch 1 and 2. They look basically identical. Same words, same layout. Now let's read them in the way that an AI does. This is the first one. This is what I call div soup. Everything is a generic div or division element inside of a div inside of a div. There's no heading that says this is the main point, no structure that says this is the business name, this is what they do, this is where they are. And in a lot of real-world cases, the actual text isn't even here. It gets injected by JavaScript when the page loads in the browser. To the AI, large parts of this are just empty. There's nothing clean to extract, so it guesses or it moves on. Now look at the clean version. Same content, completely different signal, a real H1 heading. Naming the business, a main element wrapping the core content so that the bot knows what to ignore. The nav, the footer, and what to read. Clear subheadings, an address element. Stating the location in plain text. The machine isn't guessing anymore. The structure is telling it. Here's who, here's what, here's where. And then there's this, a small block of structured data in the JSON LD or JavaScript Object Notation Linked Data format. It restates the same facts in a format that machines love. Business name, service, location, all labeled. Let's prove that it's valid. This is the schema.org validator, the current standard tool. I'll paste in the clean pages code. I'll run the test. And there it is. The validator reads our structured data back to us. cleanly. The entity, the service, and the location. That's the AI's eye view of your business. Now, I want to be honest with you, because this space is full of people overselling. Number one, clean semantic HTML, hypertext markup language, is the real foundation. AI reads the visible HTML that it's given. One study of 5 major AI systems found that during a live fetch, they read the visible content and ignored hidden markup. So your actual readable structure is what matters most. Number two, schema. That JSON LD block is worth doing, but it is not a magic Cite Me button. Ahrefs tracked nearly 2,000 pages that added schema. For pages already being cited, it produced no meaningful uplift. What schema genuinely helps with is being understood and getting past, which is a type of processing, in the first place, especially for sites that the AI hasn't figured out yet. Number three, consistency. The same name, service, and location stated plainly across your code, your Google profile, and your socials. Machines cross-check. Clean, consistent facts build trust. None of this is a hack. It's just building it right. So why does this matter to you specifically? If you're a creative or a designer, this one stings the most. You can build the most stunning portfolio in London. And if it's a gorgeous website where the work only loads through JavaScript, the AI sees an empty frame. That's portfolio paralysis in a new form. Brilliant work, but invisible to the AI tools now recommending designers. If you're a solopreneur or a consultant, your site is your 24/7 pitch. Clean, readable code is what lets an AI accurately describe what you do, instead of skipping you for a competitor whose facts were easier to read. And if you're a tradesperson, it's simple. When someone asks their phone for a reliable local pro, your name, your trade, and your area need to be sitting right there in plain, clean code, not buried where the AI can't reach. Here's the thing about foundations. They're the hardest part to fix later. You can redesign a homepage in an afternoon, but if your whole site is built so that AI can't read it, that's not a tweak. That's a rebuild. The businesses winning in the AI native economy are the ones getting the foundations right now, while everyone else is still optimizing for a search box that's shrinking. So if you want to know exactly how readable your site is to AI today, that's part of what we do. Book a discovery and audit with us. We start with a brief discovery call to get to know your business. Then we do a deep dive into your real web presence. Is your content server rendered? Is your HTML, your hypertext markup language, semantic? Is your structured data actually valid? And you'll actually walk away with a professional PDF roadmap, your AI search scorecard, your visibility gaps, and exactly what to fix first. The link is in the description below. Head there to grab a slot. And if this was useful, then subscribe. Next in the series, we get into speed, why AI prefers fast websites, and what that means for your business. I'm Glen. I'll see you in the next one.